There was a view that we should just taste some of them and not taste all of them. No, just go round and do them all. So we've tasted all the whites and all the reds.
Well done, you made it all the way around. I feel I should shake your hand.
Yeah, well, we spat out a lot.
Did you?
Yeah,
Did
we
you?
did.
I'm after a white, a case of white that gets me away from boring supermarket Sauvignon Blancs that I'm bored of. So I'm going to taste some Chardonnay. But there's lots of people going around the room going, ooh, which is nice, isn't it? That's always a good sign when you walk in and you can hear 3 people saying, ooh.
I think we've stayed very true to our roots of shipping wines made with real integrity by very often small, independent producers. These are family businesses on a very small scale. And so that's our core ethos, really.
If you're going to drink wine, and probably supermarket wine, which most of us drink because it's easiest, take every opportunity to come to a local wine merchant, because that way you're going to get to taste the wines. People who are knowledgeable and who, yeah, they want to sell you some wine, but they also want you to find the best wine that you're going to enjoy and that will work with the food. That's invaluable. That's worth a lot. So wine tastings are a good thing.
A typical wine buying decision from a supermarket would involve, say, 50,000 bottles as a minimum, whereas we work with lots of winemakers who don't make that in their entire vintage. So immediately you can't find interesting small parcels of wine and ship them to a supermarket, because it just, irrespective of price, there's just not the volume there.
The supermarket's always a bit of potluck though, isn't it? You can pick by grape and sort of see things that you'd recognise and yet end up with an awful bottle if you buy it at the supermarket, whereas at least if you come here, if you speak to the guys, you know that you can say, well, this is the sort of stuff I like, and then they can recommend something, whereas it can be quite overwhelming when you're stood in the supermarket with an array of offers, an array of countries and everything else.
People can sample over 30 wines here today and see what they really like, and ask us questions about them, how long they'll keep, what food they'll go well with, and great chance to interact with our customers on a fairly large scale. And we've got some friends here from Olives et al., great olive company, Godminster cheddar, really good local organic cheddar. We've got Claude the butler, our local barista, serving very good coffee, and it's a fun day out.
What we've learnt over a combined 30 years in the industry is really a feel for wine and winemakers and the stories behind the wine, and that, as much as anything, sells the wine. I mean, there's nothing, we list over 300 wines, and hand on heart, there's nothing I wouldn't want to drink.
The thing that keeps me coming back here is there's always interesting wines to taste, things that you just won't get anywhere else, things that challenge you a bit. You could serve wine at a dinner party from the supermarket and no one will bat an eyelid, but often I'll serve wines from Yapp and people will say, oh, what's that? Never tasted anything like that before.